everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm doing a video which is inspired by Leah Holton's video that I recently saw on her channel, which is how to feel more confident without makeup on. So I thought I'd do like my little take on it and things I do if I'm not necessarily putting on minimal makeup but I still want to look good without my makeup on. I'm going to show you the sort of process I do. I do put a little bit of makeup on, but it's nothing crazy and it's very natural. So yeah, I feel like I'm just waffling now, so let's just get on with it. The first thing I like to do is put a toner on my skin. I find it just freshens your face up a lot and also will remove any like excess dirt and just make your skin feel and look cleaner. I think the key to looking fresh without makeup is skincare, and I know it's really easy just to skip it when you're in a rush, but you don't even have to do this whole process, but just a little bit will really make a big difference. My face was clearly gross and had hairspray all over it, so that's nasty. I don't think I said the toner I used is the Glow Hub Nourish and Hydrate toner. The next step is vitamin C. This one's a little bit touchy one with people because not that many people like using vitamin C in the day. However, I love it. I mean, and I don't go out too much in the daytime. I like to do it. I know I shouldn't, but I find it just makes my skin look really healthy and glowy. So I enjoy putting that on. And the one I use is the Inkey Vitamin C and EGF. It's just like a mixture, I'm guessing, of different things. So right now, as you can see, my skin is it's just looking fresher and more glowy. Normally I would gouache out with an oil, but I actually can't find my oil right now. I have a rose quartz gouache and I actually got this one from TK Maxx, but I originally had a jade one. Can't remember where I got that one from off the top of my head. I then brought one off Etsy and it became plastic. I was like, oh. So then when I saw this one in TK Maxx, which was real crystal, I was like, I'm gonna get it because the plastic ones just don't have the same effect. Like I said, normally I would use an oil, but I can't actually find my oil, so I'm using the Vichy Mineral 9 Hyaluronic Acid Serum Hydrating Moisturizer thing, and I'm just gonna put like a lot of it on my face. I don't really have any technique for this, and I know I should probably look it up if I actually want to see like a significant difference, but I kind of just push away and up on my face to lift it. This is the part you're going to want to take at least a few minutes on, I would say. A lot of people do it for like 10 minutes, I feel like. I don't always do it that long, I'm not going to lie. I just do it till I feel drained. So now I've got that, I take an eye cream. The one I'm using is the Revitalift by L'Oreal. It's got like little like metal balls, and I heard this serum freezes your face. So I remember having the face serum, I have no idea where it is, but I used to use it all the time. My mum said it freezed her face, but I didn't even notice it at the time. So maybe this will freeze my eyes. And you're gonna wanna use this finger because it's like the least pressurizing and it's like really flimsy, you know? Sorry, my light just switched off. So the lighting changed. I highly apologize. Let me try and see if I can plug it in. Now I feel like my skincare is in, it's done, I feel fresh. We can go on to the makeup part of it. So first step, SPF. This, so important, so important. Squeeze me. If the lighting changes, I've just turned it on. If it changes one more time, I'm not going to put it back on. So if the lighting changes from this point onwards, I am sorry. I'm not sure what's going on with my light. I feel like you don't need to do too much makeup, but just a few little bits always changes the game. The first thing I do is put like a prep set spray on. This one is got a little bit of tan in it, so throughout the day it will develop and give me some sort of glow. And this is the iconic Prep Set and Tan Tanning Mist. I like both the shades. I'm not really too fussy. Then what I do is I take like a pore filling primer. This is the e.l.f. one. And I just take a bit on my hands and rub this in to like my T-zone and anywhere my pores are kind of quite visible on my face, just to even out my skin texture. I completely forgot, I'm gonna add a lip mask. My lips are so dry right now and I don't know why. This one is from Colourpop. It's the Everything Nice Overnight Lip Mask and it tastes exactly like rainbow sprinkle cake batter. Like, I'm obsessed with it. I was searching for one last night because my lips cracked, like really cracked all down here, and I'm like, oh my gosh. I never get cracked lips unless I'm coming down with something, so I'm kind of scared I'm gonna get a little bit ill. I like to put on a skin tint just to even out my skin tone and mattify it a bit. So I'm going to use the Fenty skin tint in shade 10, and I'm just taking like a very small amount of this and just focusing it on the center of my face, anywhere where my skin maybe just is a bit more discolored or not as even looking. I'm now gonna go onto my brows. I'm gonna add this Essence Make Me Brow gel, and I'm just basically gonna go through and lift my brows up basically, and this will also darken them. Do you see the difference? I'm still going to add a bit of a tail just to lift my face, and because my eyebrow tails never grew back from the quarantine shaving the tails off. You know how like people in the 90s have really thin brows because they shaved off their brows really thin? I think my generation, the ones of us who shaved off the ends of our brows, I think that's gonna be us, unless yours has already grown back, in which case let me know what you did, because mine just never came back. Yeah, I think my brows just look a little bit more naturally full and are naturally more framing my face in this way. And that's kind of all I do for brows. A key part for me, the no makeup thing, is powdering my face. Just take a little sponge and I'm just gonna go in and powder like my eyelids and just all around my face, because I think having a matte face to me suggests you have powder on or makeup on, but still leaving a bit of glow on your cheeks, you know, keeps the natural look there. All I'm gonna do is take a bit of bronzer and just start making sure it's matte and not shimmery, just very lightly bronzing up my face. Like I said, this is not to look like I have minimal makeup on, this is to look like I don't have makeup on. Next step is curling your lashes. This will really open up your eyes and just give them more of an open effect, like you've had plenty of sleep and you're refreshed. I don't know if you guys can see the difference that made, but I just think I look more awake and my eyelashes look longer and a little bit more Okay, so the next part I really like to do, some people won't do this and won't think they want to do this, but I literally just like to stamp a bit of mascara, I'll show you the difference, just on the bottom part of my lashes, not the ends, so that the ends still look fluffy and like they haven't got mascara on, but just on the lash line base. I find it just darkens my lash line a bit more. I actually think this might be the last step. I just take what I would normally use on my brows if I was doing a full face and I stamp it just in here. This part is not natural at all. I think it's quite obvious when I do this, but I just really I think it complements my eye shape. And then I also just do a slight flick to like look like my outer lashes are a bit longer. I find doing sleek hair brings in this look hugely, and for me looks really just put together and like I've put an effort that I haven't. Oh, actually let me do one last thing. I'm gonna use this Caudalie Beauty Elixir just to finish it off. I hope this has showed you don't need to be doing anything crazy to feel confident, and I will be back next week with a classic full face makeup look. So I will see you guys very soon. I hope you guys enjoy. This is a bit different because it's not a long crazy video from me, and that's not normally the case. Normally they're at least 20 minutes long. So I hope this helped, and I will see you guys next week. I love you. I never said deuces. Deuces.